There's a lot going on, so let's start right away. Nothing is casual. I'm opening with this because I was having a little bit of trouble reconciling the tagline of our show, changing the paradigm of fatherhood one interview at a time, with the actual contents of the interviews that I want to present today. And this is why. I'm going very, very passion-driven, wholeheartedly pursuing my career in the motion picture industry. And I've been hanging out with people that are walking the same path, regardless of where they are in their lives, whether they are recent graduates from high school, university, or experienced people with decades of experience. We are joining together in a program that was funded by the government of BC and prepared under the coordination of North Island College, and it's taking place at Martini Film Studios in Langley, in the Vancouver area. So I've been hanging out with other students from the film micro-credential, and we've talked about what are our career paths, what do we want to do, and where do we want to go. It hit me right away. The connection here is, as I said in the beginning, nothing is casual. And every step that we have taken to shape our future is actually dictating what's going on. But another way to see it is as a parent. What do you do in your life, your personal life, not as a parent? What do you do personally with yourself to pursue what you really believe in? Pursue what you're really passionate about. So this is actually happening. We've activated a bunch of, universe superpower things to materialize this. And I'm really passionate about this. I'm truly, truly very excited about this. So my hope is someday the kids might or might not watch these episodes, PAPAPRENEUR Show. Hopefully they will. But if they don't, what I'm doing is I'm leading by example. And my wife Tenchi was telling me the other day exactly the same thing. We're leading by example. Hopefully they will see their dad pursuing what is really important, what's really driving me, what it's really getting me out of the bed in the morning. This is so cool. I'm so excited to be here. So yeah, let's go and watch the interviews. And in the meantime, you can leave in the comments below, how are you pursuing your dreams? What are the steps you're taking? And what's taking you out of the bed every morning? What's giving you joy? What's giving you happiness? One of the questions was, at least from my perspective, I wanted to be applying for the production assistant segment of the Film Micro-Credential program at North Island College. And it didn't pan out all right because I didn't meet the criteria. I'm going to tell you all about it in a quick interview that for some reason, tables turned, and instead of me asking the questions, somebody else was asking the questions. I'll let you to it.
Amazing.
And it's probably like this far.
This far right here?
Yeah, and instead of like that, there you go. That's perfect.
Like you're saying. He's a pro. Okay. Ivan.
Ivan, yeah, that's me.
How is this North Island College GRIP program different from all of the video production you've done in the past?
Oh man, that's a great question actually. Being a videographer, you are kind of like doing a bunch of stuff by yourself. You can have like an assistant or something, but you are like equal, right? Like all the same all together. You can run sound, you can run actually coaching people in front of the camera to make them feel comfortable, which in motion picture you would not do, right? Like there is another department handling that. So on first day I was talking to my instructor and I was telling him, it's like unlearning 15 or 20 years of doing this thing in a smaller setting, in a smaller budget, in a lot of ways, kind of harder. I think the teamwork is going to make a great difference. I'm so looking forward to unlearn stuff. Yeah.
What's the most difficult part of the grip work for you?
The most difficult part, I think one thing that actually confuses me is how many names the gag stuff has. So lingo-wise, you can call Cardellini Martellini just because somebody sell half of the patent, and then the founder, creator, inventor of the thing sold half of the patent to another company. So now Cardellinis are Martellinis. Well, they are cheaper and they are lighter. And then if you don't grab the right kind of pipe, you are compromising the workload of the thing. Like if you use aluminum for something that is too heavy, you have to know all the details. Yeah.
What would you like to say to the people who created the North Island College program?
What do I want to say to the people that created the North Island College program? So I want to say something really like not nice. I wanted to be a PA. Yeah, I wanted to be a PA. I wanted to take the micro credential for like to become a PA, and there was an age gap. A limit, yeah. So I am very far from 30 years old. I'm actually on the other floor. I'm 40 something now, and I didn't make the cut. Yeah. But anyways, at the end, a bad thing is a good thing because now I'm discovering how to be a grip, and is tying back to what you said at the beginning. It's not a bad thing. It's about exploring what you're capable of, and if it's under a team, whatever you lack of, you're gonna find strengths in others. Beautiful. Would you agree?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Now you're not in camera, and you said you didn't want to be. You still think the same? You don't know. You were saying about the eligibility criteria for the program. So what was it?
Well, I was thinking that you probably just have too much experience, including life experience, right? I think that's why perhaps they capped it at 30. I know that Carly mentioned that she also wanted to go into that. And I think PA is something you could do at 18 on set and just be like, here's your introduction into the industry. Whereas never mind someone like yourself who has so much experience. Like, I'm really glad they didn't let you into that, because that would have been almost a waste of your time. Not that I know what's part of the PA program, except that is kind of the position that you can get right out of the gate before you start exploring anything in film, right? You could be like, I don't really know anything about film, but being a good PA is listening and fetching and cleaning and being, you know what I mean? Like being, it's almost like a work ethic, right? Yeah. So that would have been a real waste for yourself, right?
I don't know how to respond to that, but I think I agree with what you're saying. Not in my particular case, but the explaining the criteria under which, if you're above certain age, you're probably better off aiming to other sides of the industry.
Yeah. Especially if someone is, again, depending on their life experience and their schooling, because I believe there is a 16-year-old in the GRIP, right? Which is amazing, because obviously in high school he's already interested, right? That, you know, he could be doing something, you know, already directing by the time he's 18, right? But someone, let's say they've been in retail or been in something where they haven't been exposed to the film industry at all, then I think, of course, PA, but maybe they're just thinking, you know what, at even just a level of maturity and other work experience, whether it's customer relations, whether it's something in trades or technical, you probably have a lot of skills to bring to the table already. And, you know, just, general life skills where, you know what, you can go and take on a different department and learn everything about film along the way.
Agreed. And before I close up the interview, because I heard the bell and the food is about to be here, where do you see yourself in, I don't know, X amount of time? Say 3 years by the way you see the career path with what you're about to start.
I thought you were going to say in 3 days, and I actually have a massage booked. Also my bit, don't cut it out. No. You know what? I think in 3 years, everything has changed for me so suddenly and so recently that I had kind of forgotten about film for almost 20 years. It just didn't seem like something that was viable. And so even having John ask us, you know, or even fill in on the modules, like, what would your, you know, sort of dream position be? And I did put DP. I haven't thought of that for probably 20 years, right? It felt like something that was a little bit close to me, just living in Kelowna and already having a life, you know? But at this point, I think I am very interested in more of smaller projects, documentaries, And so I think I'd be happy, yes, working in film, whether it be some of the Hallmark stuff that's around, but actually just connecting with some more Okanagan filmmakers who are, working on smaller projects. And that's where I feel, that's where I feel the pull.
Right on. Excellent. Sounds exciting. I'm glad for you.
Thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next week with another episode of PAPAPRENEUR Show, season number 5. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment with the links below. Thanks.